on, with that, the 2023 season begins.
You're gonna be drowning in rats!
Yo. Man, I didn't think I'd spend this much time telling y'all to go.
What's the ultimate dream role for you now?
I've always wanted to play a dolphin.
Like Flipper?
Yeah, something like that.
Bruh. Everything, everywhere, all at once. Shut up, please. I can beat you up.
Trust.
We take these 3 things and exchange them for the safe return of Shelly Miskovich.
It's a good thing Tom's not here.
I'm here because I'm black.
To achieve success, 3 things. Pay your taxes, mind your business, and keep Will Smith's wife's name mouth.
Bruh.
You really had me out here thinking I was mid. Like I wasn't that gas, like I wasn't that fire, like I wasn't that Zach. Are you crazy?
Robot.
Sorry, baby, I said that.
Shakira has put up a giant witch doll that overlooks her mother-in-law's home.
Yo valgo por 2 de 22. Cambiaste un Ferrari por un Twingo. Cambiaste un Rolex por un Casio.
Casio nos ha dado relojes y tenemos un acuerdo con Casio.
I went through a very public divorce that sucked. What really sucked about it wasn't the fact that me and someone that I loved realized that we don't love each other the way that we used to anymore. That's okay. I can accept that. I can't accept villainizing and there's all those stories that, like, it's just amazing to me that the public kind of thinks that there's no gap of time that they didn't see that could possibly be what led to this. Like, it's one day you were happy on the carpet and the next day you were making out with your friend in Italy.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Australia! Nigeria! Norway! Switzerland! Brazil! Canada!
China.
Costa Rica! England! Germany! India! Britain! Bayelsa! I wanna go!
The Grammy Award for Best Música Urbana Album goes to Bad Bunny.
Really?
Grammy goes to Unholy.
Huh?
I'm the first transgender woman to win this award.
By the way, I love your song Anti-Hero. Thank you so much. My auntie is also a hero. Thank you for celebrating all of the aunties out there. Harry Styles is here tonight, everybody.
Oh my God, bro.
Women throw their panties at this man. He puts them on and he looks better in them than they do. Easily the world's sexiest man. Adele has always wanted to meet Dwayne Johnson. Found out that he's a huge fan of yours, too.
Yeah.
Adele meet The Rock meet Adele. First time ever. All right, you two get acquainted. We're gonna keep the show moving.
Meanwhile.
Move out the way!
Beyonce's in the room, people. No, when you equal a record, there's no way you don't get to hold your Grammy in your hand and celebrate that. Ladies and gentlemen, Beyonce Knowles. I was shocked to find out that traffic could stop you. I thought you traveled through space and time.
I know that's right.
Bruh.
And the Grammy goes to Just Like That.
Huh?
And the Grammy goes to Get Up Here, Best Friend, Adele.
Oh. I just want to dedicate this to my son Angelo. Oh God, Rich, he said, don't cry. If you win anything tonight, don't cry. Here I am crying.
Adele, congratulations, first of all, on another well-deserved Grammy. What's amazing is you sing in the shower, I sing in the shower. The only difference is when I sing in the shower, I think I sound like Adele. You actually sound like Adele. Please welcome Coldplay's Chris Martin.
The Grammy goes to Lizzo.
Let me tell you something. Me and Adele having a good time, just enjoying ourselves.
Okay.
Beyonce, whoo! 5th grade, I skipped school to see you perform. Where you at, Beyonce? My eyes are wet. Changed my life. You sang that gospel medley, and the way you made me feel, I was like, I want to make people feel this way with my music. So thank you so much. You clearly are the artists of our lives. We got a Grammy!
We are witnessing history tonight, breaking the record for the most Grammy wins of all time. It's Renaissance, Beyonce.
Thank you so much. I'm trying not to be too emotional. I'm trying to just receive this night. Thank you, God.
And the Grammy goes to... I'm scared.
Few moments later.
Both of y'all wrong. Both of y'all. This is not right.
I heard you back here settling some stuff.
The only thing I settled was my outfit, honey.
The Grammy goes to
Harry Styles.
Beyonce should have won! There is no such thing as best in music.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay.
the one and only Taylor Swift. Congratulations. You have the best fans in the world. I mean, what they did with Ticketmaster, what they might do for artists all over the world is amazing. I just wonder, once they're done with this, can you get them to handle the price of eggs?
There's really nothing that they can't accomplish. They'll get on it.
And Beyonce's big night, she gets ever closer to winning the most Grammy Awards of all time.
Better have my money.
Thank you so much to BAFTA. This is extraordinary. Didn't prepare anything. This was very dangerous and career-ending.
Angela Bassett did the thing. Viola Davis, my woman king.
Yeah, I guess Angela Bassett did the thing. Huh?
Jamie Lee Curtis, everything everywhere.
I'm wearing the wedding ring that my father gave my mother. They hated each other, by the way, at the end of all that. My parents were actors, and I know you look at me and think, well, Nepo baby, that's why she's there, and I totally get it. You say Michelle, I say yo. Michelle, Michelle, yo. I love you, I love you, I love you.
I don't know why they paired us up together.
Yeah. I know we have nothing in common.
We should find the people who did this.
And curse their families and watch as
Misfortune follows their bloodline for the next 7 generations. Okay, I see it now.
Oh, I am just so grateful because, thank you. You're a wonderful date tonight. I can't wait till we get home.
When am I gonna be good just by myself, not needing anybody to be associated with? Like, it's so...
Someone asked me if I went out of my way to piss people off. And I said no. It's not out of my way.
Enjoyed myself during the holidays.
I'm not saying she deserved it, but I'm saying God's timing is always right.
Guys, you heard it from Haley herself. No tea, no shade. They were just making a fun TikTok.
Isn't Haley the one that begs Selena to tell off her fans for bullying her?
Neither of us owe anybody anything except respect.
I mean, Haley's a bitch, right?
What?
Tend to hold a lot of water weight. Yeah, we have days where maybe we feel like it, but I would much rather be healthy and take care of myself and my medication. Yeah, not a model, never will be. And I think they're awesome, mind you. Definitely not that. And thanks for supporting me and understanding, and if not, go away, because honestly, I don't believe in shaming people for body or anything.
Miami, here I come.
Cause I'm not nobody's baby mama.
Oh, okay.
So my name is Bella Hadid.
Instead, this is me. I accidentally laminated my brows too much. My name, Selena Gomez. See, it doesn't even sound sexy.
Cause I'm not nobody's baby mama.
On Drop the Mic, Hollywood's top stars face off in a one-on-one rap battle full of the meanest lyrics about a celebrity since Taylor Swift's last album.
Selena essentially baiting arguably the biggest fanbase in the world, Swifties, to join in on her disdain for Hailey. Imagine if she had the same energy in defense of the person who gave her an organ, who's getting shitted on a few months ago because Selena didn't acknowledge her. Yet her mega superstar world-dominating friend needs defending from a 5-year-old video. Yeah, right.
Michael B. Jordan, director and the star of Creed 3. We know each other. We go way back.
Corny kid, right?
No, I did not say that.
Okay.
Misquoted for sure. No, you did not hear me say. But yeah, he is obviously killing things out here. Well, you're not corny anymore.
Grant, what's your favorite thing about coming to the Oscars?
Well, it's fascinating. The whole of humanity is here. It's Vanity Fair.
Oh, it's all about Vanity
Yeah.
Fair. Yes, that's where we let loose and have a little bit of fun.
Really?
Well, I know that you probably watched a few of the movies. Are you excited to see anybody win? Do you have your hopes up for anyone?
No one in particular.
Okay, well, what are you wearing tonight then?
Just my suit.
Your suit? Who
Yeah.
made your suit? You didn't make it.
I can't remember, my tailor.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to the tailor.
Yeah.
Tell me, what does it feel like to be in Glass Onion? It was such an
Huh?
amazing film. I really loved it. I love a thriller.
Well, I'm barely in it. I'm in it for about 3 seconds.
Yeah, but still, you showed up and you had fun, right?
Almost. Bruh.
Okay, all right. Okay. Well, thank you so much. It was nice to talk to you.
I'm feeling sexy, I'm feeling like a goddess, and I want more. Maybe he was high on the hashish.
Oh! Hey, take it easy, man.
This is a divine look. Thames, everyone in Nigeria has been so excited about this very moment.
Real. It's real.
Steven Spielberg and Seth Rogen. What a pair. Seth, what are you on right now? Mushrooms, right? Bruh. Steven claims he's never even smoked, which I find hard to believe. You mean to tell me you were sober when you made a movie about an alien who eats Reese's Pieces all day and can't remember how to phone home? You were as a bike when you made that movie. Steven is the first director to be nominated in 6 different decades for an Oscar. Remarkable.
Thank you!
The maestro John Williams, who is now the oldest nominee in Oscar history. Nominated 53 times, he's won 5, which honestly is not that great, but good luck tonight. There are some things movies could do that TV just can't. For example, a TV show can't lose $100 million. Is the gang from Babylon here? They know. I was just asking if they were here. I was welcoming them. James Cameron is not here because he didn't get a Best Director nomination. I mean, how does the Academy not nominate the guy who directed Avatar? What do they think he is, a woman? If anyone in this theater commits an act of violence at any point during the show, you will be awarded the Oscar for Best Actor and permitted to give a 19-minute long speech. Get mad at a joke and decide you want to come up here and get jiggy with it? There are a few of my friends you're going to have to get through first. Through the heavyweight champ, Adonis Creed, Michelle Yeoh before you get to me. Eat the Mandalorian before you get to me. Tangle with Spider-Man.
Huh? Oops.
Fableman.
Yep.
My right-hand man, Guillermo.
Excuse me? What the air?
The other Guillermo. That one. Okay, there you go. We want your speeches to be moving. We also want to keep it moving. So this year, we're not going to play you off stage. A group of performers are going to dance you off stage.
Gonna get straight to the point. Award for Best Animated Feature.
Really, Nick?
Where does one begin to adequately capture the magic that is animated film? And let's
Come
think
on,
about
man.
it. Well,
Come on, it's
hold
a
on
long
second.
night, long
that
night.
word, animation. Like many words, it comes from the mother tongue, Latin.
Huh?
Oh my God, we're just wasting time.
You know what? I mean, really think about it. Is it really wasting time to say that animation is the very definition of film?
Yeah.
Hi, babes.
We are thrilled to present the Best Supporting Actor.
My mom is 84 years old. She's at home watching. Mom, I just won an Oscar.
For Best Supporting Actress.
Jamie Lee.
Shut up, it is not.
Bombastic side-eye. Criminal offensive side-eye.
My mother and my father were both nominated for Oscars. I just won an Oscar.
A few moments later.
Hey, Auntie, we love you.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Thank you. I love you.
This award is actually the second most important thing about today because it's this man's birthday.
Happy birthday, dear James. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much.
Not only is Jenny an actor, she's a certified emotional support donkey. Feel free to come up and give her a hug. Your friend Colin Rendon, whose finger you ate. Let's get you back on that Spirit Airlines flight.
No, God, please, no.
These next nominees used animation to make the most of their limited screen time.
In just 24 minutes, one nominee even managed to fit in an entire year's worth of...
What, Pedro?
Well, you'll find out when you watch this.
Oh, how thrilling.
That is a gorgeous dress you're wearing.
Oh, thank you so much. It's from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, 1989.
RRR, a movie about the friendship between real-life Indian revolutionaries Alluri Sitarama Raju and Komaram Bhim, being sung in Telugu and illustrating the film's anti-colonialist themes. It's also a total banger.
I think that we all need each other, how to love to walk through this life, and we all need...
We're actually here to raise awareness about the vital importance of using a good moisturizer. Andy has been wearing one every day for the last 29 years. I've never used one in my life. Still stunning, basically a scrotum.
What are you doing?
Oh, God, somebody get me out of this.
I recently directed the film Coke Bear. Without visual effects, this is what the bear would look like. It's terrifying. Are you trying to score right now? You need to wait till the after party like everybody else.
Malala, welcome.
Thank you so much.
As the youngest Nobel Prize winner in history, do you think Harry Styles spit on Chris Pine?
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
I only talk about peace.
That's a great answer, Malala. The winner is Malala Land, everybody.
You stupid.
Colin, I loved your performance in The Banshees of Inisherin. Question is, what were you saying in the movie?
Bruh.
Go on YouTube, check out SNL last night, and he'll have a good idea.
If you and the donkey go out after, text me, okay?
Bruh.
Jessica, hi, Jessica.
Wait a damn minute.
Was it difficult filming your movie, The Martian, because your co-star, Matt Damon, can't read and smells like dog medicine?
I didn't really have a lot of scenes with them, so it was fine.
That's... Coke Bear, leave Malala alone.
Bitch better have my honey.
All right, we got to get this guy out of here.
Yas Queen, Skinny Legend, Versace Boots, The House Down, Slay Queen, Hunty Mama, and Oop Daddy Work, Charlie XCX, Snatch My Wig.
James is a legend. Been in more than 650 movies and TV shows. Before that, he was a civil engineer who helped design the road system here in Los Angeles. And James, allow me to say you were one of our great living actors and one of our worst civil engineers.
There was only one wish on my mind. RRR has to win, pride of every Indian, and must put me on the top of the world. Thank you.
Oscar goes to Brendan Fraser.
So this is what the multiverse looks like. Oh, there was a facility that I didn't appreciate at the time until it stopped. I just want to say thank you for this acknowledgement. It's been like I've been on a diving expedition on the bottom of the ocean, and the air from the line to the surface is on a launch being watched over by some people in my life, like my sons Holden and Leland and Griffin. I love you, Griffey, my manager Joanne Colonna, and my best first mate Jeannie.
And the Oscar goes to Michelle Yeoh.
For all the little boys and girls who look like me watching, this is a beacon of hope and possibility. Dreams do come true. And ladies, don't let anybody tell you you are ever past your prime. Never give up.
I know that's right.
And the Oscar goes to Everything, Everywhere.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for.
Oh my God! We did it! We did it! We did it! Wow!
What's his worst dad joke?
At the end of a conversation, I'll say, "Oh yeah, right." He'll go, "Left."
I'd say, "I don't like broccoli," and he'd say, "Broccoli loves you."
From our virtual press room before moving.
By the way, the virtual people don't get. They don't get the food. They don't get water. They're at home. Their kids are screaming. Their husband's cheating on them. They're so bummed out. They want to be here with you people so bad.
Thanks. Get in here! Who is this? Who is this? Just who it is. I knew it!
Okay. Hey, my man!
Oh my God!
Guys, I do see an action movie right here.
Or murder mystery. We're Nicole.
Murder mystery. With some heavy drama.
Some heavy drama, exactly.
What can you tell us about Pirates, and will we see Johnny Depp?
There's still a possibility that he could come back.
We'll see. I would love it. I would love to have him in the movie. That's all I can tell you.
I'm gonna have to find a job. Perform as if it's the first and last time you ever will. Hope that I live up to this.
Is it just pretended to be dead? Oh, that was amazing.
Bruh.
We were listening to Christmas music, and then Elvis Presley came on. I was looking at him, and he was singing along, and I was like, babe, you need to play Elvis.
I am so stoked for him right now. I can't. I'm so proud, and we'll always have each other's backs.
Couples breaking up, how do you guys stay together?
It's important to put that other person first. You kind of lift each other up.
Ooh! Hey, Riri! Hey, people were pissed that Tim's dress was blocking people's views at the Oscars. What?
Good morning, America. It's Taylor. I'm going back on tour.
Welcome to the Eras Tour. He looks so pretty like a devil is. He's diving.
Upon filing your lawsuit, did you, in a press conference, compare my client to King Kong coming out of the jungle?
Huh? That was not my intention. Probably sounds familiar.
Did you refer to her as Godzilla to your daughter?
I don't remember that.
She testified. You told everyone it was a hit and run, right? This is about 11. She hears. Suddenly she sees two skis appear between her skis, and a man comes up right behind her like this and starts groaning. He says, "You ran into me?" And Gwyneth's like, "No, this is a lot to go through." for $1. It's like they begin falling to the right, and he hits down side and his head, and she's pulling. Now he's like the whole thing. Younger woman, not younger. It's young. Does that say said? I can't read it. Anyone? I think she might have said the F word. And then, okay, take that out of your mind.
Ms. Paltrow, the reason I got involved in this case is your counterclaim. Is it true that you feel it's unfair that Mr. Sanderson has brought this case against you?
I do.
Yeah. And he has deterred you from enjoying the rest of what was a very expensive vacation.
Well, I lost half a day of skiing.
Really? Really?
Yes.
Right. Okay. That's when you had lunch and you got a massage.
Yes.
Yeah. And you're bringing this claim for $1.
I am.
Okay. In fact, Steve, do you still have that dollar bill?
I'll let you use your own.
Bruh. I'm not going to even respond to that. Nah, I don't need it.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't need it. You saw Mr. Owens wave that $1 around, right?
I did.
$1 in symbolic damages.
It's an actual dollar that I'm asking for.
But remember me asking you, is it symbolic? And you said, yes, it is.
Yes.
Okay. A couple of years ago in 2020, you didn't know anything about Taylor Swift's $1 symbolic damage lawsuit?
Just relevance, Your Honor.
Counsel?
Because I asked her about it at the time, and she denied it.
Can you answer the question?
I was not aware at the time.
Are you good friends with Taylor Swift?
No.
Relevance? Overruled?
You're not good friends with Taylor Swift.
I would not say we're good friends. We are friendly. I've taken my kids to one of her concerts before, but we don't talk very often.
You've never given Miss Swift personal, intimate gifts for Christmas.
Your Honor. Relevance, or I would like to bench. Ask her about Oprah. I mean,
You are also asking, and this is not for the jury to decide, but this is for the court to decide, your attorney's fees in this case, which could be quite substantial. Is that not true?
I took it as I would receive that $1, which is all I am asking for.
well, folks, we didn't even know each other 2 weeks ago, and here we are. You're plucked against your will, even if you had to fight it. In theory, one of these bailiffs could go arrest you and make you come here. I'm Gwyneth's lawyer.
You sure, bro?
She sat there for 2 weeks and been a punching bag. We've blown through a lot of these cute little Post-it notes where she's sending me stuff. But I take it very seriously because she's comfortable in a lot of worlds I'm not comfortable in. But she is not comfortable in this world.
Okay.
What did she lose? Oh, that's too bad. You had to come in early and have a massage. No.
No.
This is what she lost. She was in love with Brad Falchuk. They were going to come. They lost a half day of bonding and even more because now everyone's stressed. Sympathy? Oh, don't we all feel bad for him? I would have liked, by the way, at least a discount on the camel ride.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
On your request for damages, but that's another issue. I talked to you earlier about the scales of justice. He hit her, and he wants $3 million for it. That's not fair. The easy thing for my client would have been to write a check and be done with it. But what does that tell her kids? It's wrong, and that's why we're here. Miss Paltrow is asking for her daughter. It's not about the dollar. It's not about the money. It's about kind of ruining a very delicate time where they're trying to get their kids together.
It's lovely.
Pre-existing conditions. Oh my gosh. He's 76. I mean, my parents, they were dead.
What did he say?
I'm not being flippant. They certainly weren't taking 10 trips around the world. Gwyneth is pissed off. If you hit someone, do you yell at the person you just hit? No.
No.
Until he says, you hit me? And then she's like, are you kidding me? You just ran in my effing back. In any case, this isn't anything severe at all. He doesn't tell him he's flying all over the world, that he's biking, that he's the poster boy for fitness at age 75. Posting every darn thing. Find pictures. All I have to do is put Terry Sanderson. Oh my gosh, the guy's Mr. Activity. Heaven help me if I can be as active as he is at 75. And Gwyneth, I said, you're going to have to sit here for 2 weeks in Park City, and you can't even look at your phone. And she said, I'm gonna do it. I'm not paying it. We want our dollar.
Was Gwyneth Paltrow at fault? No. Was Terry Sanderson at fault? Yes.
Thank you for your service. You may now retire.
All rise to the jury.
This court is now adjourned. Thank you.
About to make a quick statement. Miss Paltrow is not going to be making a statement today.
Also. And suck my tongue.
What happened to hello? How are you? My name is. What happened to that?
I mean, wait, so who made it?
Wow.
What was your inspiration for tonight?
Wow. Wow. Wow.
God have mercy upon us.
I'll see you in there.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye. Mother.
You really had me out here thinking I was mid.
Meanwhile.
Huh? NANI? Who is this?
Kevin, get a photo! Yeah!
Okay, what do you think about Dula Peep?
Yeah.
Wee!
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, it keeps unraveling. Wait for it.
What do you get nervous about?
The Barbs. They claim they hate me, but they really love me.
Wow, look at these three lovely ladies. We have Stella McCartney, Madeline Klein, and Audrey's
Burns.
phone.
Burn to you.
Oh. Well, I'll take it. Explain to me Audrey's slut.
She just likes to have a good time, does the right thing, says the right thing at all times.
Cheerio.
I'm just like so happy. I mean, congratulations. You look beautiful. You are gonna have the best time in there.
What's the best way to never be invited back again?
Oh my gosh, smoking. Oops.
Oh my God. I love you. Blinded by this necklace you're wearing. A lot of carrots.
I like a lot of carrots in my vegetables.
I am so excited to introduce the most perfect guest at the Met Gala, Kim Kardashian.
I love that.
Stop the cap.
All the way down, if you can see this. She's mothering. We're trying to be Gen Z.
Huh?
We're trying and failing.
I hate it here.
Are they real pearl?
They are.
All right, well then I think I'm gonna follow you around all night too.
Yeah, if you need me to pick up a pearl,
When's Mother's Day? Chloe and I are gonna make some pearl necklaces for our mother out of the remnants of your Met look.
think I'm 6'7".
I was looking for, I'm like, oh, there's the tallest person.
Both of you, what's going on tonight?
We're JPG Hyder.
Oh, I'm wearing Marc Jacobs.
Love.
And what really sets you two apart?
I think opposites attract.
Yeah.
I think the bigger question is,
what makes you alike?
Yes.
What makes you alike? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I feel like we have so many similar memories. We have the same childhood.
Totally.
Totally. You know, I grew up in the same house. Same parents. Have the same parents.
What era do you feel like inspires you the most?
I mean, I'm kind of all over the place, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
I love the 20s, the 60s and 70s and 80s. I don't know. I'm just going to go through all the decades.
Well, they're all great. I think it's actually fun. Yeah,
Mixed
totally.
with, like, something form-fitting. There's a guy completely covered in stones. Who is that?
Oh, my God.
So much iconic
Wow,
happening
there's a
here.
lot happening.
So how many cats has there already been?
You're cat number 2. Show the teeth. How long did this take?
You know, we just did it in the car. It took about 20 minutes.
Why? Are you going to be uncomfortable inside? Be honest.
I probably will.
Are you
That's
going to
okay,
eat
though.
dinner? I don't know how you're going to eat food in your mouth.
I probably won't.
You'll be okay.
Help me skip the line.
He's skipping the line, as he should. Those are amazing. Wait, are you wearing Valentino?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Valentino and social anxiety. I'm happy to be here.
Do you think of this as a date night?
It is, and for us, it was like the beginning of our love story.
Is that real?
Kind of, yeah.
Did you meet here?
6-7 years ago, yeah. It's pretty wild.
Thank God I came. Honestly, thank God you guys waited.
How long did this look take to put together?
Oh my God. Each of these flowers took 30 hours. 30 hours each. I really only came because I love my dress. The drama, honey, I live for it. I could make it up these stairs by myself. I have the $1 million question right now. Do y'all officially go together real bad? I'm asking. I want to know. It's official? Real bad?
I don't know what you're asking. She's my date for the night. We don't put titles on it. It's like my best friend in the world. One of the most beautiful people God has blessed me to meet. And I'm blessed that she's my date tonight.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
How do you feel being a new mom?
You know, it feels amazing. I feel like my baby gave me a lot to be happy with, a lot to work with. Last time I spoke to y'all, I was letting y'all know that my son cleared my skin up. Skin is still skinny. And now I'm about to let y'all know that he gave me something else. Body down. Get into it. Get into it. Because period.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah, that's why we have to hang out in there.
Wait. At the same table.
Hang out. He's going to hang out. All right.
Do you get nervous?
I think the scary part's the drive.
Yeah, because they're standing up and swaying.
And I'm like, can I sit down? And he's like trying to be nice. I'm like, you can say no because, you know, like, I know. You can't steam this in the line. So.
I know. While you're in New York, what's one thing that you're just dying to do while you're here?
While I'm here, I'm dying to sleep now.
All hail the queen of comfy.
You deserve it.
Thank you so much. You
Live in your house. When you moved out, I live in your house now. I get tons of packages for you every day.
In my LA house?
No, here in New York.
Oh my goodness.
Now I get promise I don't open anything.
Erykah Badu is here, everyone. You just look over here.
The tie.
Absolutely.
The little ponytail in the back.
Get into that.
Get in, you know, Chanel tweed.
Get in.
The classic Carl shade. Get in. I'm just suited and booted.
Yo, the body is body.
La 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 la.
I will not
do
in
a
public.
deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun, boom, 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 me, a name. I call myself far, a long, long way to run.
Literally.
Hi, my name is Rachel Zegler. I'm an actor and I'm a proud member of SAG-AFTRA. If I'm going to stand there 18 hours in a dress of an iconic Disney princess, I deserve to be paid for every hour that it is streamed online.
How they plead poverty, that they're losing money left and right when giving hundreds of millions of dollars to their CEOs. Disgusting. Shame on them. The jig is up.
I should have come sooner.
I do not want you here.
Jesus.
George.
I do not want you. I want never to see you. Leave.
Emotional, damn it.
If you do not love me, all you have to say is that you do not love me and I will go.
Get out!
Yeah.
Will you please no longer breathe so very loudly?
Would you please not talk?
I will talk if I wish to talk.
What exactly is the problem?
You have been breathing in my room.
A few moments later.
Boom! Yo!
Only heir to the throne is dead. Sorrows. Sorrows, prayers. We had one heir, one royal, and she is gone. Sorrows, prayers.
Majesty, happy news.
Only I am not happy. I want to go home.
Nonsense. You are emotional.
Please say that one more time. I shall have you beheaded.
Inside you ripens the fruit of England. Your body is not your own.
Excuse me?
I mean to say only that the child inside you is not yours.
Oh, okay.
To leave the kingdom now would be treason.
Aren't I the king?
It was at this moment that he knew. He up.
I care not for his sanity. I care for his happiness. I care for his soul. Remove him from the ground.
You should not have come.
I was most happy to come. I should have come sooner.
That's what she said. I do not want you here.
George.
Go. I do not want you. I want never to see you. Leave. Get out!
I will not go.
I command it. Go!
I will stay! I command it!
Charlotte, please, stop!
Is it because you do not believe that I could love you? I do.
I am a danger. In my mind, there are different worlds creeping in. I do not know where I am.
I will tell you where you are. Do you love me?
I love you! From the moment I saw you trying to go over the wall, I have loved you desperately. I cannot breathe when you are not near. I love you, Charlotte. My heart calls your name.
Bruh. Is it over?
Nani?
Ooh.
Excuse me?
What are you doing there?
Bombastic side-eye.
Ooh. Meanwhile.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
FBI, open up!
Bombastic side-eye. Criminal offensive side-eye.
Is it over?
Nope.
Oh. I want to go home. I don't want to. I want to go home!
May the
thy servant Camilla, who wears this crown, be filled by thine abundant grace. Okay.
Finally, actual freedom!
Hello there.
Huh? Bye, have a great time.
What are you yelling to? What are you screaming to?
Meanwhile.
Not my king! Not my king!
Move. A few moments later.
Good evening, Your Majesties. Don't worry, unlike Lionel, I won't go on all night long.
Bruh. Really?
Pa, we are all so proud of you. I commit myself to serve you all.
For what? Why?
God save the king.
Oh my God, bro.
I wanna go.
Look around, it's me and my crew. Go here.
Apple Vision Pro starts at $39. It will be available early next year.
You're shocked? You're shocked?
I was a law student.
University?
Yeah, university. So I dropped out to do OnlyFans because I was making a lot of money. Turns out I'm pretty good at getting my clothes off.
I've nothing against you. You can do what the hell you like if it's legal. I'm just disappointed. You've obviously got a great brain.
I wouldn't have made loads of money as a solicitor anyway. How much do you make? Maybe like double that? I'm 0.01 on OnlyFans, so I'm as top as it gets.
Why are you so good?
Because I'm really good looking.
Right.
And original.
You're certainly not shy, are you?
No, I know I'm good at what I do.
I mean, it is what it is.
It is up to Al to do whatever she wants. Unfortunately, I think the way in which OnlyFans is often discussed makes it out to be this quick get-rich scheme.
It's like a pyramid scheme almost.
Average registered OnlyFans creator makes only $180 a month, which adds up to $15 an hour, which is the same or less than McDonald's pays. Whoops. So oftentimes these young girls find themselves, entering sex work thinking that it's going to be financially, beneficial for them, but they still take on the entire stigma of being involved in sex work.
Yeah, it's true. Ask about it. Ask.
You have your little ones and they look at you and go, didn't you want to be a lawyer, mummy? What happened?
Yeah.
And you go, yeah, but look at all my stuff.
They can cry in a Ferrari.
What's wrong with him? He's so rapey. Yeah, I kind of like that about him.
Rolling Stone, are they a little irrelevant? Rolling Stone has 6 million followers on Instagram. Half of them probably bots. Jocelyn has 78 million followers. Hello, Angel.
Hello, bozo.
Let me catch you looking at her again. I'm sorry. I'll curb stomp you.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm not sure what you were interpreting, but...
Octon Rush, I'm the CEO and founder of OceanGate. Let's take a look at Titan. Taking a completely new approach to the sub design, and it's all run with this game controller and these touch screens. If you want to go forward, you press forward. If you want to go back, you go back. Turn left, turn right, and it's Bluetooth, so I can hand it to anybody.
So one of the billionaires that's missing their stepson is at a concert, right? At a Blink-182 concert. And people is like, well, what is he supposed to do? Be sad at the house? Is he supposed to go look for himself? Yes. You're supposed to be at the house sad. You're supposed to be crying for me. You're supposed to be right next to the phone waiting to hear any updates about me. You're supposed to be counseling your mom and shit. Like, isn't it sad that you a whole fucking billionaire and nobody gives a fuck about you? Like, Like, you missing, and motherfuckers is ready to shake at concert. That's crazy. I'd rather be broke. I'd rather be broke and poor, knowing that I'm loved.
This entire submarine situation is like a direct indictment against the idea that rich people are inherently smarter than poor people. Because what do you mean you have to sit crisscross applesauce in the vessel? What do you mean they have to bolt you from the outside? Like, what do you mean that the whole thing is piloted by a knockoff brand PlayStation controller? And especially, what do you mean you all paid $250,000 a person to do it? And like, of course, there's a level of sympathy that I feel because I would hate to perish that way. Like, the level of dread that wells up in me at the thought of going out like that, horrific. But a larger part of me is just like, I would never do that. You couldn't pay me to do that. And they paid to do it. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
What do you think? I don't understand. What do you think?
Got a love, bro. Treat it like ice spice.
Really? I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
Call the police.
A few moments later.
Let me pop out. Child. Anyways.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
Yeah. Got one heel on, one heel off. Okay, shout out to God. He be doing his big one on me. Yeah. This is the year of the female, year of women.
Huh? Oh. Okay.
Mama, I love you and my man. Thank you to my man. Fine, thank you. OPT. Always give me my flowers. I could cry.
Stop it. Get some help.
Before we get into the winners, the best new artists, love wins, I love you, baby. I'm listening, I'm trying to compromise. I'm never gonna let you go.
And to all y'all fly guys out
Girl, what?
that's been in my wife DM when we wasn't together, I see you. And I just want to let you know, she mine.
We get it.
I'm so happy. Thank you, Jesus. And for all of my black girls, you have to fight a little harder to get what we deserve, but don't stop fighting. We are deserving of great things, y'all.
And that's a period.
Love to see it. You feel me? Love to see it.
Meanwhile.
They should have let me perform.
Okay.
Be careful, baby.
Don't ever play with it.
Love you. Is it true that boy's a liar?
Robot.
Series of violent incidents against artists on stage. And just last month, multiple female singers have been attacked by unruly concert goers. A New Jersey man was charged with assault after he threw a cell phone at Bebe Rexha, hitting her in the face during a New York concert just a few weeks ago. The singer suffered a black eye and needed stitches. According to a criminal complaint, the man said he did it because he thought, quote, it would be funny. Soon after, pop singer Ava Max was slapped by a man who rushed to the stage in Los Angeles before he was swept away by security. And country star Kelsey Ballerini was struck in the face by an object thrown at her during a performance. This happened in Idaho. She paused before stepping off stage.
You know, it's how people are like forgetting so etiquette at the moment. People are throwing stage. Have you seen that? Dare you throw something at me? Stop throwing things at the artist.
I look at the photos, I'm like, is this my wedding? The classic Italian vibes, but the point is, it's like that was the look of my wedding.
Oh, okay. Who performed at my wedding? Andrea Bocelli. Performed at Courtney's wedding. Andrea Bocelli. Stole my wedding country and my wedding performer. Oh, okay.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Hi, Barbie!
Hi, Ken.
The craze is showing up on social media with fan-generated movie posters featuring both films.
If I wasn't severely injured, I would beat you off.
Anyone who wants to beat him off has to beat me off first.
I will beat both of you off at the same time. What did he say? You don't even know how to beat yourself off. How are you going to beat yourself?
Nobody's gonna beat anyone off.
Grab. Oh, take it, GM. I love you. Woof.
Are you okay?
Take it, Maeva. Woof.
What is this?
Hey, hi, yes. You got me feeling like a cowgirl.
Why?
Balloon. Ice cream so good. Yes.
Why? Why would you do that? What is the matter with you people?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Cake. Ooh, gang.
I know. It's hard to understand, but at least now it can't get much worse.
Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the gift.
I was wrong.
Pumpkin, yum.
How spicy.
David! It's my birthday! Ice cream! Ooh, hot, the burns!
Oh boy, this one might be having an actual seizure.
Ice cream. Dribble. Rose sounds so good. Look at my muscle.
Smells good. A hot dog. Yum.
Thanks for the lights, hot chili pepper. Ay caliente. We're playing basket.
I love you, you love me too. Ride me like a cowboy, Oh, disco, ooh, dance, You see my band? Ooh, I'm the king. What? Happy birthday, cowboy. Chicken. Cowboy.
Elon Musk officially changing Twitter's logo.
Everyone's reaction to Elon Musk changing the Twitter logo from the bird to an X have literally been so funny. It's King Asante, and let's talk about it. One person said Elon Musk never fails at making changes nobody wants. I just realized they photoshopped his face on this. Someone from my Instagram reel said, have y'all seen any X videos? Y'all remember that one meme from X? Finishing off by saying, does he know how weird that sounds? I'm sorry, I don't think I'm ever gonna call it X. Creator said, I'm still gonna call it Twitter. Elon Musk saw this and replied saying, not for long. I think we should just all agree that we're still gonna call it Twitter. Many people bringing up that The Simpsons predicted the X brand. Simpsons are sidekick, they need to be investigated. Many people from my YouTube community said it's almost impressive how he's managing to make even worse decisions for the platform, bruh. Someone said I should probably rearrange my apps before the logo changes. If you know, you know. There's another saying, please don't change it. Out of all the tweets, I agree with this one the most. It says, I cannot think of a single good reason to throw away branding that has remained iconic for almost 2 decades in exchange for something that sounds like an adult site.
Yeah, she'd like it. I never liked that little damn bird anyway, did you? I mean, it was a very annoying looking bird, and now we've got a very cool looking X.
You shut the fuck up.
And a string of,
Bruh.
You want to say anything else to the press?
Nope.
What are my thoughts about what? Running for re-election in 2026.
Oh, brother.
That's
Did you hear the question, Senator? Running for re-election in 2026?
Enough. Retire. Why don't you retire?
Women shouldn't be allowed to vote. How is that helping young men?
Go be a plumber, go be on the front lines of the military, and then we should have equal rights. But until feminists are willing to do that, I don't believe we should have the freedom without the responsibility.
Okay, well, I don't think that I'm physically built for that. You might be, but I'm absolutely not. But you said you're
Wow. Leave marriage for the people that actually believe in, for better or for worse, till death do us part.
So the sanctity of marriage also rely on the woman being a virgin, so you wouldn't be able to get married.
What do you mean?
Well, you've spoken quite openly about how you're not a virgin. So if you want to preserve that sanctity of marriage,
I
just think that you're upholding standards that you don't actually live by.
And that's a fair complaint. I wish I was.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
But we can't go back. I don't know what you want me to say.
Oh, really?
just don't think it's fair that you get to be here and you get to be paid for your views, and you're telling other women they shouldn't be allowed to.
There is a building being built next to my building. Go do it, feminist.
What about you? Also believe in your right to speak your mind about it. What I don't understand.
I'd like to
what
say,
I don't
even before the
understand.
1920s,
Do you know what I mean?
women could speak openly.
Wake up and I see this thing that's trending involving you doing this song. Couldn't really believe what I was watching. I didn't know why did you find it funny?
Huh?
Well. How the turntables.
You deleted it. You obviously thought you shouldn't have posted it.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you do that?
Point was more about cancel culture.
Right. Yes.
Nick Fuentes, a white supremacist, a Holocaust denier.
Wait a minute.
Is that letter? Said I would drop a diss track on the Jews.
I'm a fan of conspiracy theory. Like, you know, people think I'm part of the CIA. There's a whole conspiracy thing online.
Yeah, that's not really a thing.
I don't think we should ban people off of social media. Like, I think it should be illegal unless they're inciting violence.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You can see what her opinions are. Women shouldn't vote, the right to divorce. She thinks women shouldn't be able to work.
No, I didn't say
crazy.
that.
But there's
Now you're
no
putting words in my
rational.
mouth.
Please don't interrupt. There's no rational argument with someone like this, and you're going to
Then why
get
are
somewhere.
you
You're not
here?
going to get anywhere.
If you really believe what you did wasn't wrong, you wouldn't have deleted it. Clearly, you're not stupid.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I used to like your music, but you treat your fans like shit. Dude, literally suck. You act like I have some responsibility to be like babying people and treating people like stupid, but they're not stupid. That's why I yell at them. Somebody coming in here being like, you're ugly as when you're bald. That's my fan? You're so misguided. You act like I'm saying my fans are, it's like you're hearing me say that out of my mouth when I never did. There's a lot of people I don't like who I listen to their music. If I knew them, I probably wouldn't like them. I'm not your friend. I make music and you like it. And if you don't, cool, great. I don't give it. I'm not doing it so that you like me. I'm doing it because it's fun. I love my fans. I wouldn't have this painting in front of me if it wasn't for my fans. I wouldn't have food on my table. I wouldn't have my house if it wasn't for my fans. I would have a home, but I wouldn't have this house probably. But I'm not giving them all the credit because I do work my ass off.
It is the movie that won Sandra Bullock an Oscar, The Blind Side. Today, Michael Oher, the former NFL player that movie's based on, said most of it is a lie.
To open up your home to him, honey, you're changing that boy's life.
No.
He's changing mine.
Really, bitch? Really?
He filed a lawsuit in Tennessee court accusing Sean and Leanne Toohey of lying to him about making them conservators rather than his adoptive parents nearly 2 decades ago. He also alleges that they did not give him any money from the millions of dollars in book or movie proceeds.
I'm not surprised. Are you surprised?
I'm not surprised.
Are you surprised?
The FIFA World Cup Women's Championship just concluded, and during the awards given out to the winners, the Royal Spanish Football Federation president Luis Rubiales grabbed one of the players' heads and gave the wettest, most sloppy, disgusting, revolting, unwanted kiss that's ever been televised. The woman that he unconsensually kissed is named Ginny Hermoso, and she did speak about this. She said, "I did not like this incident. I felt vulnerable and a victim of an impulse-driven, sexist, out-of-place act without any consent on my part." And in response to that, the Royal Spanish Football Federation has stood by Luis Rubiales and apparently has even threatened legal action against Hermoso and others.
Para que pidan mi dimisión. Es tan grave como para que yo me vaya habiendo hecho la mejor gestión de la historia del fútbol español. ¿Ustedes creen que tengo que dimitir? Pues les voy a decir algo. No voy a dimitir. No voy a dimitir. No voy a dimitir. No voy a dimitir. No voy a dimitir.
No matter how excited you are, you can't just start kissing people without their consent and without warning. It's not a good thing. There's no justification for it. Period.
You said you were bringing a modern edge to it. What do you mean by that?
I just mean that it's no longer 1937.
Yeah, oh, okay.
And we absolutely wrote a Snow White that is
not gonna be saved by the prince.
And she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be, and the leader that her late father told her that she could be if she was fearless, fair, brave, and true.
Snow White is running for president.
A few moments later.
It was like the first feature-length cartoon movie. Won honorary Oscars. Things that happened for that film are the reason that you and I get to sit here today, because it made Disney what it is.
Yeah.
Thanking whatever it is that brought me here. And obviously for my community, it's a huge moment. You just want to do right by your community.
What is it like stepping into these iconic shoes?
They're red and flat, and they have a ribbon around the ankle.
Huh?
No, the shoes, Snow White, the 85-year-old shoes that everybody seems to care so much about. It's incredible. What an honor and what so much pressure.
Lies, lies, and more lies.
You told me before your version of Snow White is different and it's more of a 2022 version. What did you mean by that?
I mean, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her.
How?
Yeah. Weird. So we didn't do that this time.
Okay.
So no, Prince?
Huh?
People will assume it's a love story just because, like, we cast a guy in the movie.
Really?
Andrew Burnap, great dude. It's one of those things that I think everyone's gonna have their assumptions about what it's actually going to be. But it's really not about the love story at all, which is really, really wonderful. All of Andrew's scenes could get cut. Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby. It's an inner journey that she goes on to find her true self, and she meets a lot of people along the way that make the journey really incredible.
The whole thing with art and artistic expression is that there should be diverse characters. And when every female character has a feminist icon stamp on her, the whole movie industry becomes boring, just becomes very predictable. We have got films like Brave, like Frozen, like Mulan, like Moana, where the female protagonist is supposed to be a strong, independent woman leader. But then on the other hand, we've got Sleeping Beauty, we've got Snow White, we've got Cinderella, where the female protagonists are still protagonists without being feminist icons and people who are destined to be queens. What doesn't fit into my brain is, why does a woman need to somehow be proactive, extraordinary, have this incredible successful career in order to be appreciated and in order to be considered a protagonist?
Can I get amen up in here? Amen. Okay.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's the proactive one.
Okay, but why? Why? This is the part I really liked about the Barbie movie, when they said, why can't there just be an ordinary Barbie? You know, she doesn't have a huge successful career, she's not a leader, she doesn't have all these incredible superpowers, or she doesn't have to have these amazing skills, she can just be an ordinary woman. I love that. Because the point of Snow White's fairy tale, isn't that she's gonna try and become a leader. That was never in the original fairy tale, that's not part of Snow White's story. She's not supposed to be this girl boss, leader, queen, feminist icon. And I don't know why every reimagining, it has to be that the woman is in a position of power, otherwise it's not feminist. Snow White in the original fairy tale survived 3 different assassination attempts. She lives for free in the dwarf's house and just bakes whatever she wants, she makes her own food, she's pretty much free to do whatever she wants. And Snow White was manipulated into taking a bite of that apple. It wasn't because she wasn't proactive enough or because she wasn't, you know, this feminist, go-getting leader woman. She took a bite of that apple because she was manipulated to. There was a really powerful older woman who was manipulating her the whole time. Snow White couldn't girl boss her way out of that predicament. She had swallowed a poison apple. Bitch was unconscious. What was she supposed to do? And I don't know why, in order to make a film more progressive, the woman can't have a focus on love or finding true love. They almost act like it's something to make fun of. When even in the original cartoon, she sings one song about finding her true love, the prince is in the movie for like a minute. And after Snow White runs into the forest, I don't remember her being fixated on finding the prince or finding true love. I would have hoped that we had reached a point in feminism and gender equality where every female-led story doesn't have to have the woman being extraordinary. Snow White wanted to find true love. That's fine, most of us do. She didn't really set out to be a leader. Not all of us do. Sometimes you just want to be in the middle of a forest baking pies. And some of us want to be saved by a prince. I know I do.
Bruh. His live-action remake of Snow White will leak this weekend. There appears to be a sizable problem. Where are the dwarves?
These are roles made for actors of my stature. Right. And now it's taken away. I don't feel that's right.
I was scared of the original cartoon. I think I watched it once and then I never picked it up again.
How dare you?
Meanwhile.
Sam, this is some scary shit.
I'm being so serious. I watched it once and then I went on the ride in Disney World, which was called Snow White's Scary Adventure. Doesn't sound like something a little kid would like. Was terrified of it. Never revisited Snow White again.
I'll allow it.
I am so angry. I could scream.
Okay.
Like, each of us will account to God for how we protected kids.
A Utah mother of 6, a YouTube star known for her tough love parenting advice, is under arrest on suspicion of child after police say her malnourished son escaped out a window and ran to a neighbor's house for help.
The child had duct tape around his wrists and ankles. The neighbor immediately called police, and officers say when they arrived, that child had open wounds and was so malnourished they immediately transported him to the hospital. Officers would later find another child in the same home, that home belonging to Frank's business partner, Jody Hildebrandt, who had a parent counseling service called Connections. She was arrested as well.
Finally, actual freedom!
Like a quaint conservative little city where people think they're safe. Oh. You're missing the whole point of why I'm here. I am not here for anyone's comfort.
Yeah, no
including my daughter's. I'm not here to make her comfortable because I said so. I'm the parent.
Oh, okay.
It's what's moral according to God. You, who are supposed to be bringing morality and supposed to be a standard, who have these precious children, you are not protecting them.
Really? Really?
You're saying that you support this. I am 100% fine with what I've chosen.
I am teaching a parenting class in September. Well, it's September now. In a couple of weeks.
You wonder where I've been on my vlogs? You wonder why I left YouTube? It's to save my kids.
From you.
No amount of money. And I'm telling you, I was making millions. And I left it because my kids were being hurt.
By you.
With entitlement, they were being hurt. With people's advice, and they didn't have a mother up the front saying, I don't care what the world's opinion is. This is the truth, and this is where I stand. And fortunately, I had a chance. I had them in my home long enough to do it. Your kids are the target of distortion.
The audacity.
I know.
I won't trust myself, and you should not trust me either, because I don't have any problem lying to you. I don't have any problem dropping responsibility, which is also deception. I'm not worthy of trust.
Okay guys, Ruby Frank from 8 Passengers got arrested, and this is like great news. I would usually never be happy for someone getting arrested. This picture was posted by Sherry Frank on her main Instagram on her story. This is the charge. It says Ruby Frank, aggravated child abuse intentionally or knowingly, and then also Jody, the lady that runs the Connections cult with Ruby, got arrested too. Slay. And then I found this piece on Reddit. It says that it's from a reliable source that was at the scene, and it could be Sherry just because she's very outspoken, and Sherry is the daughter of Ruby, who, like, Sherry left the family because it was abusive, and she still talks to her siblings obviously, but they're under the control of Ruby. So it says 20 plus officers responded at the scene with representatives. Kevin and Ruby were arrested separately. Ruby has been spending much of her time at Jody's, and Jody's also the one who got arrested. It says there are reports of child malnourishment, which is so sad. The 2 youngest Frank children were seen by paramedics. All of the children are now getting the care that they need. Someone made a very good point saying they probably withheld food for any kind of not living in truth that the children did, which, if you're unaware of this whole thing, basically they have this cult mentality, and they grew up in the Mormon church, and they're in this like cult called Connections, and they basically gaslight their children, saying that like if you don't believe in these ludicrous ideas, then you are not living in truth and you're going to be punished for it, and they'll take away their beds, they'll take away clothes and food from them, and that's just abuse. So I'm kind of glad that this crazy family is getting arrested, like, by Connections. I'm so glad these children are safe now, and I hope that their bonds are so much money that they can't get out, because it's crazy.
I don't think any of us could have ever seen this coming. We all did as much as we could legally, and you don't know what you don't know.
Oh, well, isn't that convenient?
And I know our family will be okay. And things like this happen, and somehow we each find a way to move forward.
We are aware of the pain that has been caused by the character letters that we wrote on behalf of Danny Masterson.
We support victims. We have done this historically through our work and will continue to do so in the future.
Okay. Okay, listen. Okay, shut the f up. The f
All these wannabes, my little ponies. Big booty, you be eating up the thong. Beat it up. That's a drum. Yeah, oh, okay.
I just realized that one of my shoes were not buckled. One to buckle my mother shoe.
The tea is exceptionally good today.
MTV is petrified because they got a couple calls yesterday, and people were saying, what if Nikki says this and if Nikki says that? And and you know, and I said, it's okay, MTV, I can control myself. Because if you can't control yourself, you can't control anything around you, right? But you know who can't control themselves? Roman, Red Ruby the Sleeves, Chun-Li. So I'll think about it.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye. Do you understand?
Meanwhile.
Wetin be this? Jesus. Haha, blood of Jesus.
Stop it. Get some help.
Psych! Ooh! Ooh!
What is this? For what? Why?
Meanwhile.
We've got more. You're not gonna want to.
Sweetie, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I am feeling excellent, better now.
I know that's right. Oh, I am so excited for tonight too, and I can't wait to see the fashion and some of my friends. It's about to go down. I'm on a whole other level. This is out of their league. You ain't batting like me. Better than me. You bitches look up to me. You said you look up to her, but really you look up to me. When you was in New York, you was. I was pitching it. She's so cranky. Give him a hanky. Mommy, I'm proud. I just. Oh, mother.
And the VMA goes to Taylor Swift.
Well, I'm not shocked. I'm a little bit shocked.
I had your dolls.
We are live on the VMA pink carpet.
Hi, how are you?
And Cardi B is here. How incredible is that, guys? Make some noise.
Africa in the house tonight.
Shout out to Selena. I want to say I love you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you so much, Rema. And I want to send all my love to Nigeria.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Nicki Minaj.
This morning when I woke up, I had this really strong sense of gratitude.
I'm listening.
Should I be mean right now or should I be nice? Mean?
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Nice. Oh. It's Barbie.
Just want to thank my munchkins. And of course, God. Without God, none of this would be possible. Shout out the Bronx.
Scientists in Mexico pulling back the curtain on what they believe are aliens.
That's gonna be terrifying.
It should be terrifying.
What the f? What the f was that?
Of Lizzo's former dancers have accused the singer of creating a hostile work environment and sexual harassment in a lawsuit filed today in Los Angeles Superior Court.
Have you ever cheated in a relationship?
Once. I was not sexually satisfied.
When was it?
2 years ago.
Oh boy, you're a recent cheater.
Huh? I said I'm gonna cheat on him because I've cheated before.
You want to tell me about this thing? He slept with a girl when he was dating with me.
I'm not the same woman I was.
That's not,
2
that's
years
not a long
is
time
a long time.
No, it's really not though.
I will send you to Jesus.
I crave so hard to be loved for who I am.
In the past, I've been called too much, but I don't think I'm too much.
Oh my God!
I'm an engineer.
You're an engineer!
Still gonna be there 110%.
Oh my God, is he? Oh my God, you're so perfect!
When are you gonna propose to me?
Huh?
So marry, kill. Waffles, pancakes, French toast.
What?
What kind of question is that?
It's normally your type, just curious.
Physical's never really been a thing for me.
Bruh.
Did you just burp?
I did. Was that a good one?
God.
It wasn't a fart, it could have been worse.
Boy, if you don't get...
My dog is my child. Do you have a dog?
I foster on the weekends.
You foster?
Yes.
Okay.
You're so sweet. I really like you, Chris.
Yeah, I really like you too, Johnny.
A few moments later.
I tend to go for people who are emotionally unavailable.
Okay.
You're like the safe choice. Telling me everything I need to hear. It makes me feel so secure, but in some ways that's less exciting.
It's a shitty feeling like you're not enough. Kind of hurts hearing that you don't think I am exciting.
No, it's like...
Is it me? Am I the drama? I don't think I'm the drama. Maybe I am.
Have you been in long-term relationships?
I was actually engaged.
I've actually been married once before.
Doesn't freak me out, doesn't scare me at all.
You are such a goofy bitch.
Did I feel way more secure in my relationship with Chris? 100%. But I didn't come here to feel secure.
Huh?
I came here to break out of my pattern. If I don't leave here with you and you don't live here with me, I'm always gonna think about you for the rest of my life as a what if. And I think you're always gonna feel that way about me too.
I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
Girl messaged me on Facebook. The only person I have ever loved, fast forward 2 years later, died of a drug overdose. I was married to someone else. I don't really know what else you want from me at this point, Izzy.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the f?
A few moments later.
She said everyone who she dated always was a safe feeling, but she was never in love with them. She felt I was like the safe thing, and she's not used to that. She's used to more excitement.
It's called having your cake and eating it too.
Not to be rude, I feel like if he chooses Stacy, he's gonna regret it because I don't feel like their connection. I feel like Stacy's his Chris.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm a fiance.
I'm glad I made the decision that I made. I heard a lot of sketchy shit about you. What? What the f? Your intent was to go with me. Get that. You told him one thing and you told me the opposite.
I had one number one, trying to make shit up to Chris for being my number two.
It's not just me. Everyone thinks you're sketchy as f.
Rude.
Okay.
I'm afraid we've lost them both.
When Izzy is talking to me, it feels good. I like your vibe. I like your energy. It's so weird because I want to feel you.
Yeah.
Bruh. Because I know, like, we have a lot in common. Do you feel the same way? I hope to see you in my dreams.
5.
You're sweeter than sugar, super genuine, and the most amazing woman I've ever met.
It feels weird putting your voice with your face down.
Why?
I don't know. Looks don't matter to me anymore. Like, that's so stupid to not be with someone because of their teeth, you know? I fell in love with JP based off his heart. Like, it's one of the best things I've ever done in my whole entire life. It's one of the best things I've ever done in my whole entire life.
You sure about that?
Hell yeah, Love's Blind. Yeah, I'm proof of it.
That girl just thinks you're straight ugly, bro.
You and I are so similar. You are so much like me.
Right.
I see myself in you.
Best friendship.
He's so perfect for me. He told me he can't see a future without me. Wow, I said that.
I haven't been completely honest with you.
Here I come.
One of my dates, a girl that I have dated in the past. That's Lydia.
Walk out the door, you see someone that you know, and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
He told me. You know? You know? By the way, I want to be honest with you. Last time you saw the show with us back in January, and we slept together and all that stuff.
Anyway.
I'm like, dude, you picked the same girl as me, you know? I know. So anything that you want to know?
No, I don't want to know anything.
Side eye. Side eye.
He is OCD. I know everything about him because I know him. Oh, his house is dope. I know his friends.
What the mother are you doing that for? That's embarrassing. You're embarrassing. Okay.
Honest to God, I think I fall for him.
Really, bitch? Oh, that'll do it. You don't have to worry about me. You do not have to worry about me.
Can't accept this without having the chance to talk to her. Like, I need to talk to her. What did Lydia say?
Every time she comes, she brings you up.
If you can't put up with the situation of being in the room with somebody that I used to date.
I did something to protect me.
I gotta put me first. I gotta put me first. I gotta put me first.
Exactly. You thought about yourself and you didn't think about me at all. We're not going to keep talking to Leah. I don't want to talk to her. I don't want her phone number. I don't want to see her again.
A few moments later.
When I found out about Lydia, I got a lot more information from her than I did from you.
I know y'all were becoming friends, and I didn't want to start to badmouth your friend. I found out she was doing things to invade my privacy. She kept on calling me, she kept on texting me, she kept on reaching out to me, looking at my Instagram stories, going through all of the people that I follow. Okay. She drives over to my house. She takes a picture of my driveway. She texts it to me with a message that says, I see you. Still felt the need in the back of my head, for whatever reason, to protect Lydia and her feelings too. So I kept on talking to her. I don't know. I didn't bring that up to you because I didn't want to, dig up the past.
Really, Nick?
My heart is still in your hands. There isn't anybody else that I want.
I think it's over between us.
Y'all, the devil be out here trying to win off technicalities. Boy, bye.
You're a bachelor, you have certain people over all the time.
There's a lost and found. We got a ring, earrings.
Whose are those? You don't know.
At this point, no.
I just think that's really immature. Throw it away.
Burn it.
What?
Did I say stand there and look stupid? No, I said burn it.
So you have no dishes.
Like, because I didn't serve you on a glass plate, like, is that going to be an expectation I don't reach and you're going to cut me off for that? I feel like you were being materialistic in that moment. It's the effort that counted.
And I get what you're saying and I'm
Can you
hearing you.
please stop cutting me off?
Boy, bye.
I think we just need to both be honest. No lies, no drama,
I'm
no
not a
BS.
liar.
If you were being honest with me, why was I upset then?
Good question.
You were going through my things.
I opened a drawer.
Lydia, you weren't honest about that. They're sending me screenshots of your profile and saying this girl has been watching my stories for weeks.
Really? Screenshots?
It's comical. You took a picture of my house and you sent it to me.
I was passing by and we were having a conversation.
Y'all really are obsessed with me. It's too much.
You want to tell me about this thing? He slept with a girl when he was dating with me, and then had the nerve to judge Aaliyah about her past.
Have you ever cheated in a relationship?
Once, I was not sexually satisfied.
When was this?
2 years ago.
Oh boy, you're a recent cheater.
Huh? I'm not the same woman I was.
That's not a long time ago.
Long time.
No, it's really not though.
While I'm waiting for your response, are you just not gonna say anything, dumbass?
The last time you will see my face.
You don't know how to have a conversation.
You need to get your personality checked.
I'm not the one that was stalking people's Instagram.
A few moments later.
Here's the thing. She knew I was being cast. She ruined anything that me and Aaliyah could have had.
Really, Nick?
I kind of want some accountability for what she did to Aaliyah.
This nigga.
To follow somebody around and tell them things about me, like, oh,
That's
Uche.
not how that happened on her side.
That's not
That's not how that happened. Lydia sat there comforting her friend that is dating her ex.
That was
telling
before she
us-
found out that we all knew everything, though, right?
No.
Miriam, stop. I want to hear what Stacey's saying.
Don't tell me to stop.
I want to hear what Stacey's saying.
You are not going to tell me when to talk and when not to
All
talk.
right,
Keep your toxic
this is done.
masculinity to yourself.
Do you want to talk? Because I feel like I want to hear your perspective,
Do you want to
Stacey.
talk?
I don't want to
Because
hear
you know
her.
I'll read you for
Miriam's
the filthy
bitter.
one. Of course you don't
She's
want to
bitter.
hear. You are
I'm
so
trying to have a conversation. You're
Saying
fake.
all the nonsense you
You're
said,
bitter
but
and
you
you're
can't
fake.
say it to my
Where do you
face.
live at?
Come back
You're
here,
so
let me answer your
fake.
questions. I'm not Lydia or Aaliyah. You're not gonna make me cry. I'll read you for the filth you are. Loser.
A few moments later.
I don't want this to affect your relationship, but I think I would be a bad friend if I didn't come to you and tell you that Lydia planned to be here with me.
For what? Why?
So that we could end up here together, because she couldn't let me go.
Your perception is like your reality.
I think if Milton says yes at the altar, that would be one of the biggest mistakes that he's ever made.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Do you think that you could sleep with me for the rest of your life?
Huh?
It was nice.
Oh, it's nice.
Huh?
Yeah, it was nice. What changed after the pod sin?
If you would have presented yourself like this, without any makeup, it would have been better.
Huh?
I don't get it. Me neither.
So the way I look made you communicate differently.
It felt like you were fake.
I just dressed up and put on makeup.
A lot of makeup. I had makeup all over my jacket. Like you're literally putting on a totally different face. That's not really what I want.
I've worn makeup in front of you one time.
And that's what started the whole awkwardness.
Really not staying in here tonight with you.
I don't care.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you? Did that entire scene make sense to you? Let's really sit down and analyze what we just watched.
But I do want to work on everything.
You're not the person I fell in love with. I feel very uncomfortable. I don't think we should be engaged. Don't think we should live together. I'm
Not helpful. Adding it into a fight to like have a side, like it's you and my friends and my kids and everyone against me. You're just a witch and I hate you. Okay?
We both come from families that work really hard. We're very working class.
Be honest.
I am being
What car
honest.
did your dad drive you to school in?
This man! So my dad
No, one answer.
My dad.
What car was
Well,
it?
not a simple answer
What
because
car did you get your dad to drive?
it depends.
No.
Okay,
What
in the
car?
80s,
What?
my dad had a Rolls Royce.
Really, Nick?
Morning. What's up? Never really did well at school. I wasn't intelligent. Believe it or not, surprise, surprise.
He's obviously a really good-looking boy.
Okay. Victoria likes DB sticky stuff.
What did he say?
You nasty.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for.
Meanwhile,
I wasn't into football then. I'm not into football now. The fact I went to the games really was just to kind of, some would say stalk him, I would say see him. It was the most amazing game I've ever been to. It was fantastic.
It didn't make you fall in love with football, though?
No. I wasn't one of these girls that would be interested in footballers because they're famous. I don't mean this in an arrogant way, but I had that myself.
Right.
We would jump on the tables. Well, I didn't jump on the tables. I was always a little bit more sensible.
Right.
I never found it as easy as the other girls to be that outgoing. I was never the popular kid at school, you know.
Oh, okay.
I was actually bullied quite a lot. Manager kept saying, don't get photographed together. So we would meet in car parks, and that's not as seedy as it sounds.
Right.
The first kiss that I ever had with Victoria was in the BMW in a car park.
Oh, okay.
Does anyone use this kitchen? It looks like it's never been used.
Of course. I was cooking here last night.
Dude, it's like...
I know, it's pretty clean, because I clean it so well. I'm not sure it's actually appreciated so much by my wife, in all honesty. The fact that when everyone's in bed, I then make sure everywhere's tidy. It's tiring.
Oh, you are appreciated.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
How old was David? 23? You're a kid at 23. Glenn Hoddle was a man. And well, I wouldn't even call him a man, actually. He was an older person.
There was one song which you'll kill me for singing. Every football fan sang this song.
Posh Spice takes it up the arse.
Clap, 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 clap that ass. Shake that camel toe. Let me see them.
Excuse my language, not very ladylike, but 75,000 people singing that. I mean, it's embarrassing, it's hurtful. Lady next to me, she turned to me, she didn't know what to say. She said, do you want a polo? Told me that I can go in, you know, Monday morning and I can have the baby, and he said I can't do that because I've got to shoot. I said, what do you mean you got to shoot? Yeah, I've got to do a photo shoot with Jennifer Lopez and Beyonce. And the headline was, what would Posh say? Let me tell you what Posh would say. Posh was pissed off. More often than not, I was always the villain.
We have to talk about Spank. Are you happy here? It's great. David absolutely loves it. David even answers the phone. Hello?
Hello there.
I remember doing an interview once for Spanish Vogue. I did the cover. They reported that I hate Spain because Spain smells of garlic. Don't say that.
I have to say I gave David a hard time. I said half his teammates could be his kids. We're getting old, David.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no.
Did you put thyme in there as well?
Yep. Yes, chef. Darling, your muscles are ready. She doesn't talk like she does now. She was a lot more common then. She's never had any kind of elocution lessons. That's how you say it, right?
Oh, I'm so glad you know what that means.
Really? Really?
I sound exactly the same as I did when I was 13.
I think your voice got a little deeper.
Yeah, it was quite high-pitched.
You ever heard David Beckham speak? It's like he mouthed a can of helium.
Too soon? Yeah, too soon.
We were so concerned about what was happening in Maui. We have created the People's Fund of Maui that will put money directly in the hands of the people who need it right now. So if you send a donation, just click where you see below.
You're so concerned about what's happening in Maui that you somehow managed to hire a private firefighting team to protect your land before the fires started. You're so concerned about what's happening in Maui that instead of taking some of that land and housing even a small portion of those displaced people, you've hired a private security team to keep them off your land. You're so concerned about Maui that you simply haven't had time to denounce any of the shady real estate deals which are robbing people of everything they have. You know, like the ones you were involved in that helped you acquire that land for pennies on the dollar of what it was actually worth. You're so concerned about Maui that instead of taking what would amount to a year's salary for you and 4 or 5 of your billionaire friends, which could be used to rebuild the entire place in a matter of months, you're jumping on social media and asking the American public, most of whom can't afford to pay their rent right now, to do it for you. You're so concerned about Maui that it's more important that you get social media points than that you help.
What do I do? What do I do? This is what you do. The People's Fund of Maui.
What the f is funny? Y'all billionaires want donations
from people that can't afford to buy milk or sugar. Kiss my. If you really want to help Hawaii, use your own money.
A huge story has been developing over the last, I don't know, like 2 hours or something, where Sniper Wolf has now doxed Jack's films.
All right, right in front of your house. Come out and talk to me.
She's literally right outside your house.
Oh my God!
This is happening right now. Call the police.
This person that took it a step too far to follow me home, like, don't do that. Don't follow people home. Like, please respect my privacy, respect any other YouTuber's privacy.
Really? Really?
Jack's Films made a whole video going over why what she does isn't acceptable, and even made an entire channel dedicated to making fun of her and her content. Ambush them with this conversation about this feud they have is not normal or acceptable. It's just like a malicious, weird thing to do.
Keke Palmer filed a restraining order against her ex-boyfriend, Darius Jackson. We all saw what happened over the summer when he went online and bashed Keke for wearing a revealing outfit at Usher's concert.
Now, let's talk about Mr. O'Brien himself, his behavior. You tweeted at me, greedy CEO who pretends like he's self-made. What a clown. Fraud. Always has been, always will be. Quit the tough guy act in these Senate hearings. You know where to find me. Any place, anytime, cowboy. Sir, this is a time, this is a place. Want to run your mouth? We can be two consenting adults. We can finish it here.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect.
You want to do it now?
I'd love to do it right now.
Well, stand your butt up then.
You stand your butt up.
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
stop it.
No, you're a United States Senator.
Active.
I don't like thugs and bullies.
I don't like you, because you just described yourself.
Hold it. Then let's do this, because I did challenge you, and I accepted your challenge, and you went quiet.
You challenged me to a cage match, acting like a 12-year-old schoolyard bully.
Excuse me. Hold it.
Cassie also had a lot of horrible accusations, such as saying that Diddy was out here human trafficking women, giving her busted lips, black eyes, physically assaulting her in front of other people, embarrassing her, slapping her when she would get out of line or get slick out the mouth, and much more. And it even got so bad that Diddy even one time forced himself on her sexually when she refused to have sex with him when she was upset one time. So Diddy evidently was basically described as a monster in the lawsuit, and Cassie was basically trying to get over $30 million from Diddy. Justice for all the crazy things Diddy has done to other people, such as stealing people's publishing, violating people's careers, ruining people's lives, and so many more things.
Now we talking about we could fund 2 wars. That's like a trying to front like, yeah, I got the money to support 2 bitches, but you really don't. Y'all talk about y'all fucking negotiation with the odds, but y'all need to sit the fuck down and find agreement. No, we cannot fund these wars. We can't. Keep it a bean. Like y'all doing budget cuts on the biggest city in the United States. I don't give a fuck. I'm not endorsing no fucking presidents no more. Cause how is there a $100 million budget cut in New York City for schools, library, police safety, and sanitation? Yeah, Joe Biden's talking about like, yeah, we could fund 2 wars. We could fund 2 wars. We're talking about we don't got it, but we got it. Like we're the greatest nation. No, the fuck we're not. We're going through some shit right now. And on top of that, there's a sanitation fucking budget cut. So that means we're gonna be drowning in rats. Rats and squirrels and raccoons, bitch.
Live from London, this is BBC.
I've only been to Baltimore one time. I ate lunch there, and the hostess who like seats you at the restaurant had a black eye. It was pretty obvious what happened.
That was funny. Ha ha ha.
We're like, this is the face of the company who you have greeting people? The boy who I was with was like, yeah, I feel bad for her, man. I feel like they should put her in the kitchen or nobody has to see her face.
Wow, okay.
And I was like, yeah, but I feel like if she could cook, she wouldn't have that black eye. Just testing the water, seeing if y'all are gonna be fun or not. I figured we start the show with domestic. The rest of the show should be pretty smooth.
I will send you to Jesus.
Here's a very humbling experience that epiphany that I've had recently. Because so many people hate me for really no reason, and it really made me realize that like people only hate somebody they're jealous of. He sat back and thought about it. It was because I was jealous of where that person was in their life. I felt like maybe they got an opportunity that I should have gotten.
That was a really, really good, well-rounded answer. I'm trying to wrap my head around. Do you think people who hate Osama bin Laden are jealous of him?
Yeah.
This morning, actor Jonathan Majors, best known for his roles in Creed 3 and Marvel movies, found guilty of assault.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
I'm honestly surprised Marvel fired him this quickly. I thought it would be like 24 hours max, but I guess they were waiting to see what the verdict was, and since Majors was found guilty, they fired him.
How convenient is that? Wow. How convenient is that?
They're speculating that text messages revealed late in the trial solidified Majors' fate, where Majors appears to try and talk Grace Jabari out of going to the hospital for a head injury.
And with that, the 2023 season comes to an end. Good night.